Give it up for your host, Matt, one more time. Goodness. Sweet, sweet. I'm in therapy. Anybody else here in therapy? Okay, all right. You laughed immediately. I like that. It's a weird, derogatory laugh. Okay. All right. I'm in therapy. Yeah. Who else clapped that they're in therapy? You did? Okay, nice. I'm in EMDR therapy. Do you know what that is? Okay, you guys are familiar. Have you ever done it?
As a clinician and as a client.
Oh, you both have done it. Great. Okay, yeah. For those that don't know, EMDR, it stands for Eat My Dick Raw. You guys look so stupid right now. God. You guys look so dumb. Hey, that's my time, guys. Yeah, no, your therapist was wrong. Don't trust others, okay? I'll tell you that right now. I have 2 therapists, so we're poly, and I have therapy tattoos on my wrists. Like on my right wrist, it says "I love you." And my friend was trying to make fun of me. He was like, "Oh, it's funny you have 'I love you' on your jerk-off hand." And I was like, "That's so goddamn funny." But then I was like, well, actually, I jerk off with my left, and this is true. On my left, it says, "I'm doing this for me." So that's good. That's good. Nice. Nice. I like you guys. I like you guys a lot. You guys are pretty cool. Let you guys know a little bit about me. I'm autistic, you know? And all right, another laugh like that again. Again, I don't know your vibe, all right? You barely laugh. We can argue about this, but you did laugh at just the mention of it, you know? That is, hey, the thing is, I struggle to read social cues. I can read that one, all right? That's, the thing is that, I don't know if anybody else here is thinking it, but my friend, he was like, "You are too sexy to be autistic," you know? And I did sleep with him. It's because he called me an autism 9. Come on, guys. That's a compliment. That's like a regular 6, you know? I like that. I like hearing that, man. And I posted that online, and a lot of autistic people were mad, and they were like, "Hey, you can't say that joke, because that's saying that autistic people are ugly." And I'm not trying to say that with that joke. What I'm trying to say is that autistic people can look any which way. They can be hot, or they can be ugly, right? I actually dated a girl who has autism, and you know she's hot because Jacob don't get down with no uggos, all right? Nice. I do like that joke a lot because halfway through you're like, wow, I'm really learning. Oh no, he's an ass. Oh, okay. He's just a dickhead, okay. I won't talk about it too much or anything like that, but I do want to mention that with autism I normally don't mention it, you know, out in my day-to-day, but I do like to give little autistic breadcrumbs at work, you know? Like, for example, my coworkers were talking about birthdays, and I'm really good with birthdays. So I know everybody's birthday in the office. And one of them to the other goes, "Hey, what's my birthday?" And I wasn't even in the conversation, but from across the room, I just went, "It's September 13th!" And then they were like, "Hey Jacob, what was that?" And then I started pointing at everybody, listing off everybody's birthday one at a time. And then I started listing off the days they're gonna die. Because I know that, all right? June 12th, buddy. I don't want to spoil it, but it's gonna be pretty gay. Oh, I like you guys. I normally, here's the thing, is that I socialize a lot, I do this a lot, but I kind of am extroverted, but I hate small talk. Anybody else hate small talk? Yeah, right, most of us, because we're a normal fucking person, okay? Dude, I swear to God, I was at Walmart a few weeks ago, and I was buying some chips, and the lady behind me just goes like, "Oh, those are my son's favorite chips." Is he single? What am I supposed to say? That doesn't give me anything, and also I'm done with my transaction. I can't stop and be like, "You don't say," you know? I can't continue. I have to leave. You're a nonsense person. So I just turned and I said the thing that made the most sense. I went, gross. And then I went back to my life. You know? Hate small talk, man. I hate small talk, dude. That's the thing, is that I don't like small talk, but I do love trauma dumping. I love when people give way too much information when not necessary. Here's the thing, I would have been in if she was like, oh, those were my son's favorite chips before the accident. Now I'm in. I'm invested. Somebody walks up to you like, I killed a man in Afghanistan. You're like, oh my God, when were you deployed? I wasn't, I was visiting. Whoa! Let's talk. Cool, we've been talking for a little bit. I think I can be a little brave with you guys. I did some ass play this past Monday for the first time. Okay, I got a colonoscopy, all right. Okay, anybody else here a big colonoscopy head, you know? Nobody? Just me being vulnerable. Okay, all right. Sure. I had never done one. It's not too bad, but I do have permanent colon damage. So, you know, I be shitting. And and the thing is that I went through they had an anesthesiologist, and I had never gone under anesthesia, right? So, clap if you've gone under anesthesia before. Oh, interesting. Okay, noted for me. Not gonna. Yeah, exactly. I just like being funny. You know, just being silly as my job is to do. And I had never gone under anesthesia before, and I'm pretty sure this was the first time for the anesthesiologist as well. Because I swear to God, right before knocking me out, I swear to God, he grabs the tube and goes, I'm pretty sure it's this one. What? Don't say those words. Don't say that before I literally passed out with that information in my mind. I would have been more comfortable and confident if it was Bill Cosby sedating me, honestly. Because I'd have been like, I know I'm going out for sure, all right? And I get a nice fudge pop at the end, okay? That's a treat for me. And they also had this thing where they were like, they gave me the medical wristband that has your info on it, and every nurse was grabbing it and like covering it and being like, what's your name, what's your date of birth? And then I would repeat it and they would check it and be like, good, you passed. Which does sound like a security check to be like, we gotta stop these people from sneaking in and getting these free colonoscopies. But then she was like, well, actually, we get a lot of people who lie, or especially patients with dementia will give us a fake name. And here's my theory. I don't think they're giving a fake name. I think these are people who did crimes in their past and are remembering who they once were, okay? And this is my theory and this is why. My best friend's grandpa, me and my best friend were hanging out, and at one point his grandpa was over and he comes over and he's like, oh, I never told you the story of how your grandma and I met. And he tells us the story of that he was in 1920s Boston in a gang. So for sure this guy has said the N-word, right? All right, just want to note that. And not important, but just think about that, you know, remember the history. And he tells us the story about how he at one point was already dating the grandma, and then they broke up, and she got together with a guy in the military at a local base. And then he and his gang broke into the base, beat that guy up, threw him off a bridge, hanging by his feet, and told him to get the fuck out of town. Then the grandma got back together with him and they had their family, right? That's a secret he's willing to share. Imagine if he had dementia and the things he forgot are secrets. He would be like, I funded Al-Qaeda. Like the insane stuff, dude. Insane stuff. You guys didn't like that because you guys are so close to that age to getting it and you don't want to know what your future's gonna be. You guys are scared for the next 20 years and I'm letting you know it's gonna be fun for me, okay? Yeah. I just had a lot of weird stories in my life. Like when I was younger, I used to work in an escape room. And for 6 months every weekend, the multi-millionaire recording artist Ludacris would come in and solve the same escape room. And he would come in every weekend with a different group of people to pretend he'd never done the escape room. He would pay me extra money to pretend I don't know him. He'd be like, Jacob, here's $150, you don't know me. And I would take it and I'd be like, Ludacris, I don't think anyone knows you. And so then he would come in and I would have to play the game and be like, oh my God, Ludacris, no way. Whoa, let's get a selfie. My phone's full of photos of Ludacris now. I'll leave you guys on this last little bit here. This is a very fun fact I found out the other day. I found out 25% of men are growers, 25% are showers, and the other 50% refuse to show me their penis. Thank you guys so much.